What's up? What's up?
Oh, I'm Jess.
And I'm Da Yi. We'll get into Culture Corner after sports news, so stick around for that.
On Savage Sports this week, we got the draft, our thoughts, what we can expect this season, and then we got the NBA playoffs. We'll get into that. And this weird new sport that got everybody discussing in disgust. You be the judge.
Then in Culture Corner this week is Ye/Kanye crashing out. We'll discuss real talk of Europe's massive blackout and Epstein's victim Virginia Jeffrey, and an unexpected suicide, or is it? So, yeah, stay to the end for that. Share your thoughts with us. Hit that like button. Share this video with a friend and follow the channel. It's free. Scan the QR code and sign up for a chance to win free merch. Oh shit, I don't even have it up. But I do want to give condolences to family members in Vancouver after that tragic freaking run of this crazy Asian guy, Chinese, I think. It's just super sad. And, for the families, this is so super tragic. What the hell is a QR code? Here it is. There you go. Super tragic. And, man, that just makes me feel like I don't even want to go out on the main streets and stuff because something like that could possibly happen. And, you know, living in fear. But it was a Filipino festival too. A lot of Filipinos out there just giving out their blessings and praises because that's horrible. It's harsh. It's scary to think that. But yeah, let's get into it. Let Culture Speak live, episode 39. Welcome back to the show. Let's get into it.
Let the culture speak. Got some sports talk. 7 days a week from the courts to the streets. Headlines stay bleak. Talk shows out now. Let the culture peak.
Ayo, this draft class hitting different or what? We got Travis Hunter going number 2 to the Jags. The guy really about to play both sides of the ball in the NFL. Wild. Abdul Carter, Penn State, looking like the next Von Miller with that 4.39 speed at edge. Man, that's super fast. But let's talk about running backs real quick. Ashton Genty, to the Raiders at number 6, got that dog in him. 2,300
Absolutely.
all-purpose yards last season. And Omarion Hampton to the Chargers, 1,900 rushing yards, about to go crazy. Cowboys finally got smart with it, grabbing Tyler Booker to protect Dak, while Mark Davis's Raiders out here playing chess, stacked up with Jack Beach, 89 catches last year, and Darren Porter, 4.331 speed. The real question is, who's gonna pop off first? And what about Will Campbell going number 4 to the Pats? Go ahead, Jess. What you got?
I think, honestly, everybody had a good draft. I know the talk of the draft was Shador Sanders falling hella far, but
Mm.
I'm not really surprised either because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, this year's quarterback draft class isn't that great." Like at the way beginning before the draft started really getting ramped up, everybody kind of was already saying that anyway, so I'm not really surprised. The only person that I really expected to go that early was Cam Ward, and that's exactly what happened. And the team that we all expected to draft Shador drafted him, the Browns, even though they drafted a different quarterback first, which that was crazy. But I did want the Raiders to draft him just to kind of start building up something for the future because he was there for so long. They could have drafted. They passed on him like 9 times.
Yeah.
So I was a bit surprised about that, but At least he got drafted. I'm glad he got drafted. I kind of didn't like the narrative around him. He needs to be humble and da 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 da. He acting like any other person going to the draft. Like, come on, let's not do that. He didn't do all that.
Yeah, he wants to be like his
He
father.
was, yeah, like he just, you know, like he worked hard like anybody else. I wouldn't say all that and do all that. But nonetheless, him and his brother are on teams right now, and that's great.
True.
Um, Ashton, I'm happy about that. Brock Bowers and Ashton on the Raiders. Oh, with Chip Kelly as the offensive coordinator. Let's see. Let's see how that goes.
Tonka guy? Is he a cornerback?
He got drafted by the Raiders as well, didn't he? In the later rounds. I actually don't remember what his position was.
You soon will, though, for sure. But Travis Hunter became the first player drafted as both wide receiver and cornerback since 1962. The 2025 draft class averaged the fastest 40-yard times in combined history. 15 players in this class are sons of former NFL players. Okay. Raiders pick all played in major bowl games last season. Oh, that's a good sign. First draft.
Yeah, they stacked.
First draft with NIL earnings factoring into players' evaluations. Yeah, we talked about that last week. The likeness of them played a role in them getting drafted for sure.
Yeah, if they felt like they didn't love football, a lot of people that got passed on that you were, really that played a big role this year.
Yeah.
And that's important. You don't want somebody that's just there for the money. They used to didn't have to worry about that with rookies because they didn't get that type of money yet. But now they're coming from college and they got that type of money already. So their vetting process is a little bit more extraneous this time around.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. And I'm not all for the grades for everybody. I want to see them start playing. I don't really believe in the whole, let's grade the draft. At the end of the day, you don't know. You're not gonna know until those players hit the ground running.
Yeah.
Give them a season, and then I'll let you know how I feel. And even then, you can't evaluate all draft picks. Some of them are developmental, so it's not going to be an overnight thing. But I'm interested to see this season.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, shouts out to Hunter Renfrow. He's back in the NFL.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, he was sick and he took some time off last season, but he got back healthy. He's with his hometown team, the Panthers, and I hope he balls out. I know he did have a conversation with the Raiders, and I guess they decided they were just testing the water, seeing kind of what's there, what he's kind of looking for. They didn't do anything after that, but I'm glad he's back in the NFL. Everybody needs to see that third and Renfrow again.
Nice. So we're for sure not knowing who's gonna pop off first. So it needs to come here sooner so we could talk about it for sure. And Jess was like full conversation about it, and I can see how excited you'll be for sure.
Yeah, it's interesting. This is the first year that I think the Raiders might actually, not that they're gonna do anything big, but they're they're doing it right this time. If you're a Raiders fan and you've been watching them, there's been a lot of BS when it comes to them. So this is the first off season where it looks like they kind of got their shit together from top to bottom, and that's rare.
And with Pete Carroll too, with the training. Yeah. But two-way players becoming more valuable in modern NFL. Yeah. Speed is replacing size as primary. Yeah, freaking Genty, dude. Super small, really could run fast and just get under the defense for sure. Speed is college production matters more than combined numbers. Team needs driving picks more than best player available. Draft position no longer determining rookie playing time. Closing thoughts on that, Jess? What do you expect? Do you want for your team or anything on any other team?
What do I expect? I'm unrealistic. I expect them to go to the motherfucking playoffs, baby. I'm expecting them to go above and beyond, and I'm expecting them to smash on the Broncos like they did before last season's abysmal performances, interceptions off the chain. So let's see what Geno Smith can do.
Sure.
Let's see. I'm excited to
Mm-hmm.
see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's
I wish.
see. The Chiefs are still the ones to knock off,
Oh,
so we still need to knock
yeah.
them off.
Hmm. We'll see. With Travis Kelsey too. If this is his last season, we'll see. Uh, but yeah, leave your thoughts on that. Draft picks. Who's your favorite team? You know, who's gonna pop off? If you have a favorite team, most likely you want your team to pop off. So, yeah, leave your thoughts on that, and let's move on. Yeah, go ahead, Jess. You got it. Oh, what happened? Did you just? We'll give it a moment. Just end up cutting this anyways. Jess.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just removing my dog.
I'll eat that dog.
All
You know
right.
what I mean?
All right. All right. We get.
Asian.
Did you hear what I
Nah, what'd you
said?
say?
Okay, no, nothing. I thought because you started laughing when I said some crazy stuff. I was like, wait,
Nah,
can you
you
still
fucking
hear me?
muted yourself.
All right, good.
Go ahead. Let's move on to the playoffs. He said, "Hello, who y'all got?" Things. 15-minute delay or what?
15-minute delay or what? Things like Cheesy does, we see
Yeah,
you.
bruh. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're live on TikTok. I think this. Oh, YouTube. Appreciate you, man. But yeah. Who's your favorite team, my guy? Anyways, this is a conversation for everyone. So we're starting out, yeah, full ass conversations, and we'll be able to read your comments too. So, but yeah, Jazz, let's go. Next story.
Oh, okay. Which team really got that playoff dog in him? And we know it ain't my motherfucking team.
It's in there.
The Lakers. Oh my God. I hate y'all. I can't believe y'all let them do that to y'all. Man. They got Luka now. They gotta do it big. Applejack, Pintack, Lakers in 5. Lakers in nothing. Oh my God. And living in the Bay Area with all these Warrior fans, they've been doodling on my head since we've been eliminated. Yeah, you might as well damn near got swept with that one little measly game y'all won. Oh my God. That now I gotta talk about the Warriors.
Get there.
Warriors sitting at a 3-2 against the Rockets in round 1. Check the stats. Steph dropping 37 in the last dub, making it look easy. Per usual, he's in his playoff mode. Brunson just hit a game winner with 4.3 seconds left to send the Pistons
Brunson
home.
holding. Knicks trying to wait until the end. Brunson puts up a 3. Bang! Bang! Jalen Brunson hits the 3 with 4.3 remaining. And the Pistons call timeout.
Well, that's an eternity. Is still.
Dang, that gotta hurt. That gotta hurt. And the Clippers forced a game 7 against Denver. Dang, I think Denver shouldn't have fired that coach. The Cavs swept the Heat like it was nothing. You already know that was going to happen. While the Celtics handled the Magic in 5. Cavs right now, they're shooting 51.8% from the field and 44%
in OKC.
And OKC looking like the final boss in the West. My prediction is OKC.
That's what I was saying.
That's my prediction. I'm still sticking by that unless just the Timberwolves just A-Town stomp everybody on their way to the finals or something. But I'm still I'm still giving it to the Thunder to make it to the final round. I'm still giving it to the Cavs to make it to the final
For sure.
round. Because if the Thunder and OKC, which I think will probably happen, but if the Thunder and OKC, if the Thunder and the Timberwolves make it to the
Conference final.
the conference finals, that's going to be a good series. I think their regular season series is tied at 2-2.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile, the Lakers, they just got packed up by the T-Wolves in Game 5. Everybody talking
Wolves
about
in
how
5.
Bron's playoff
Wolves
exit at year 22 got them comparing his legacy to Kobe's
I'm
again.
the Lakers' second assistant checking in after Game 3. Hey, LeBron showed you in one game all the reasons why we only got one championship in his 7 years here. Number one, where's the Mamba mentality? He's over here laughing and joking around with 3 minutes left and we down 5 in a crucial Game 3. And he hanging out with Mike Conley and Anthony Edwards and they just laughing and joking. Kobe wouldn't have done that. Where's the intensity? Where's the competitiveness? Reason number 2, he racks up all these stats, but then when it's timely, he fumbles the ball and just gives it away to the other team. And they go down and score a 3-point play. Doesn't score a single point in the last like 3.5 minutes of the game. Clutch. And then reason number 3, it's 10 seconds left, and he just walks off the court and goes to the locker room. You don't wait to dap up your teammates. You don't give them any support like we got this next game. Luka stayed out there. He dapped up the bench guys who came in and played only 38.9 seconds. And Luka stayed out dapping everybody up. You gotta be a better teammate, man. Come on. Don't go.
And that's why there's speculation that LeBron may be retiring soon, maybe even this offseason. There was somebody, I had seen a clip, I should have sent it to you, where another NBA player that's played against Bron said that Bron just he's just kind of out there. He's not playing for real. That's what he said. He was like, I know Bron. I played against Bron. And what he was doing, shooting all them threes and stuff, hitting the backboard on the side and all that. He said he not playing for real. He kind of just doing whatever. And maybe he checked out. Maybe he done. We'll see. We'll find out soon. But that's why a lot of speculation.
Some people are saying like his last season should be with the Cavs because they got a better team around them, and in his hometown just win a championship. But I don't know. But he did want to just play one season with his son, which is pretty cool. But most 20+ point comebacks in playoff history, youngest average age of playoff teams ever, record-breaking 3-point attempts per game, first time 4 50-win teams lost in round 1, highest combined scoring average in playoff history. Yeah, in the hundreds, bro. And it's a lot of them. Oh, yeah, we're on a podcast, man. Just search it up on all podcasts. Let Culture Speak. We are on that for sure. We're on all platforms. Yeah. But
are you answering the question or were you just letting that be known?
That's the name. Yeah. But so you say OKC and Cavs? Yeah, I know for sure. Well, I don't know for sure. But OKC seems pretty good because he wiped.
The Celtics are still obviously a big threat, but I still think the Cavs squeak this out and get to the finals, and I think OKC does too. That is my prediction as of right now. I think it's going to be an OKC Cavs finals, and I'm here for it.
Game 7 for Warriors. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Young teams proving experience overrated. 3-point shooting changing everything. Super teams officially dead. And small market teams taking over. Defense still matters in clutch time. Yes. Well, I'm watching like I'm sorry to compare, but like Kobe was more of a oh my god. Damn already?
It's the fourth quarter. It's looking like the Houston Rockets trying to take this to game 7. Yeah, I'm talking
Game
about.
7, bruh. That's what I'm saying. They're just trying to play it out, yo. You know, Curry would have. I don't know. Curry's a good player to watch. That's for sure. You know, I'm not like a huge ass like statistic type of person, but like when I see a player that's playing pretty good, like I get interested. And Curry's one of them. And Kobe was one of them. He was always on the defense, always that Mamba mentality
Absolutely. Curry is still that man. I may be a hater, but he's still that man. He's still that man for sure.
for sure. Yeah. But yeah, leave your thoughts on that. Who do you guys got? Jess just showed they're down by what 6 or something. But
Something like that, yeah.
yeah, something like that. But to me, they're just trying to play it out because a lot of people are expecting the Warriors to come out. But I don't know. We'll see. I hope they lose because Game 5, Timberwolves.
It's time for these young teams to get up on here. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It's time for the league to shift the faces of these last, decade plus. These guys is getting old. It's time for somebody else to take over. And
Leave your thoughts on that. We're gonna move on. Stick around after this last story in Culture Corner, getting into Ye, formerly known as Kanye, Epstein victim, Virginia Giuffre, Europe's massive blackout, and more. I think Lance didn't want to join because the game was on too. He didn't want to miss that. Maybe.
oh yeah, he probably did watch that.
Yeah, it was Easter time, 9 o'clock. I did not think of that about that with the time differences. But yeah, let's move on. Society really stooped this low. Sperm racing. Jess, you heard about this?
No.
Bro, we're really out here turning serious fertility research into TikTok entertainment. College students competing for $1 million, racing sperm cells like it's Fast and the Furious microscopic drift. Let's check out this video.
ready? They enter the chamber. We are live. This is enormous. Jimmy is off to the races. This might not even be close.
Oh my
All
God.
of those years of YouTube.
Who is that?
The feminist. The 800 credit score. Jimmy is long gone. No swimmers aren't even on the screen. This is a
Jimmy?
microscopic masterclass. It's not even close. Noah, where are you? We can't find him.
What the fuck?
Jimmy, say, Jimmy,
No!
say,
Jimmy!
Jimmy, say. Unbelievable. He came
Yo,
prepared.
what the fuck?
7-8.
The
Well, it's
fact
like
that
Jimmy Zhang is a suitable donor.
DNA, the fact that Vegas is already trying to get celebrity DNA races, I'm going to tell you everything about where society is right now. Instead of focusing on actual fertility breakthroughs, we're watching rich people get on microscopic swimming competition. What's next? Live streaming cell division. Remember when scientific research was about helping people, not clout chasing? The saddest part is that real scientists are struggling for funding while the circus gets millions in investment. Are we really this desperate for entertainment? That is disgusting. That is sad that this is even an entertainment or we consider this as sport at all. Like, what is wrong with people in society?
Man, the world is straying further and further from the light. I told you, dude, when you're in the age of social media, it's just gonna keep going wherever the hell it's going. and it don't look like it's a good place. So
I don't even know how they got that shit running. You know what I mean? I don't even want to know. It's just there's nothing else to say. Like, it's disgusting, and yeah, research scientists, and I just want to make this point that they're actually creating babies in incubators now, and there is research into developing that, so we don't need a womb. It'll be an artificial womb that people could create babies. Nowadays, you could create your own baby. Like, literally, you could change the genes, you could change the hair, the eye colors, you know, shit like that. But this is just making a joke off of stupid shit. I don't know. $1 million off of that is ridiculous, and I'm not here for that. It's just wrong.
that's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Jimmy Zang! That man was so excited for Jimmy Zang. That was a good announcer right there. That was wow.
Three, like, it just seems like, the fuck is this, dude? This
It was them little splatters on the poster.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's insane.
3 legitimate fertility research project. Oh, there you go. How much time left?
We got about 6 minutes.
Oh man, watch, they're gonna come up. It's all a game. In 7, 3 legitimate fertility. That's more focused on the playoffs than this stupid fucking sperm shit. Like, this is ridiculous. Why does it even have attention at all? It's annoying.
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, fucking fertility research projects got denied funding same week. Oh wow. Social media engagement drives 80% of modern research funding. Hey, maybe. Scientific literacy rates dropping while science entertainment rises. Yeah, Jess, you're right. On social media, it's just clickbait. That was definitely clickbait. People were watching it. Traditional research institutions losing talent to viral science projects. Serious fertility clinics speaking out against trivializing research. Yeah, there's nothing to say about it. It's just ridiculous at this point. Like, this shouldn't be considered a sport at all. I'd rather watch the 3 OnlyFans against the 2 MMA fighters. Entertainment shouldn't overshadow genuine research. Fun science based on merit, not viral potential. Balance between engagement and scientific integrity needed. Support traditional research institutions. Question whether viral science helps or hurts progress. Yeah, I don't know. We gotta do better. Science isn't supposed to be about who can get the most likes or make the wildest headline. It's about solving real problems that affect real people. While we're all laughing about sperm races, couples are struggling with fertility issues, literally. Researchers are fighting for funding, and serious breakthroughs are getting ignored. We need to reset our priorities and remember what actually matters. Entertainment has its place, but not at the cost of scientific breakthroughs. Let's put that energy into supporting and fixing real issues that makes a difference. Yeah. Leave your thoughts on that.
Absolutely.
Comment below. It's ridiculous. I know. But yeah. And between these things, shit. Uh Fucking commercials, what's it, like, brand things. Between these stories, we were just like, okay, let's move on to our sponsor type of thing, which would be good. And which, I mean, it just makes space for that, which is great. But yeah, let's move on. You want to do this yay one?
No, you got this one.
Fine. Okay. Yay finally crossed the line. Let's see. Bruh, Kanye really out here wilding in 2025. First man dropping that academics interview in March wearing that, a black KKK fit. Then April hits the hit and bro decides to tweet about some wild stuff with his cousin that got everyone like, nah, for real. It just, I don't know if you saw it. My name is Ye and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14, which is crazy. Like, timeline's been crazy. Donda 2 finally hits streaming, but gets pulled hours later. Man's got getting kicked out of the Grammys with Bianca. Now he's having full meltdowns on live stream about not seeing his kids with Kim K. Literally. Like, what's really going on with Ye? How we go from I miss the old Kanye to this. The cousin track got labels refusing to touch it. Kim might be pushing for full custody. And bro, social media is looking like a cry for help for real. Jess, what do you think on that? Do
Yeah,
you
that
think he can
man, he fighting some real demons, honestly.
Yeah.
And he's just, I think his, what was his wife? Is that his wife? Bianca? Is that his wife?
Yeah.
She actually spoke out about it. She had posted a tweet and she even was like, he's obviously got some things he needs to heal from, and it doesn't always need to be broadcasted.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. And there's some things that he needs to, get
Yeah.
through. And he's just, I don't know. I mean, because you never know. I don't know if he's doing this for attention for his album or he really just needs some help. Like, is he top notch level trolling everybody, or you just never know with him. But he obviously going through some things, and that is not. I don't. The things that he's doing publicly is really not going to help him see his kids either. That's just kind of helping. If Kim is really pushing for full custody, what he's doing on social media ain't doing nothing but helping her get that.
For real. And I don't know. He's just really speaking his mind too. I guess without all the medications and stuff with his gym, I forgot his name, but the gym person, there was text messages saying, if you keep going down this path, I'll have you in an mental institute on hella drugs and shit. And like, you don't expect that from your gym coach or whatever. So it's around that, it just seems like he was kind of controlled, and now he's like exposing all of it. He did go through some shit, especially when you're in the business and you're sexualized so much. And with Jeffree Star too, have you heard about that? Like the rumors of that he kind of probably had sex with Jeffree Star, and Jeffree Star came out saying, yeah, we did it. I don't know if that's totally true, but stuff like that, like sexual things that you go through in the industry, and you're not supposed to talk about it, but he finally is saying all this stuff. I don't know, to catch attention or to just expose a lot of things that's going in the industry, because most likely it's not just him. It's probably a broad of people in Hollywood and stuff. But 3 major brands canceled upcoming Yeezy deals. His new album got leaked with different lyrics. Bianca Sensori's family filed a restraining order. Private jet pilots refused to fly him. Jay-Z tried intervention through mutual friends. I don't know. What do you think? Any thoughts?
I mean, when you're an adult and you kind of nobody can make you get help. You have to want to.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's next for. I don't know what's next for him, but he obviously going through some things.
For real.
But
Yeah.
he for sure needs some help.
Yeah. Exposing a lot of stuff that he's been through. We should keep it private, bro. But since he has a platform and stuff, he's gonna say anything. And it's gonna garner attention for sure. Um, yeah, yeah. Mental health needs serious attention for sure. Fame ain't worth your sanity. He looks crazy, bro. He looks like he's crashing out to a lot of other people, but maybe he's speaking his truth the way he presents it. I don't know. Think before you pass posts online. Yeah, the hell. But then again, he garners a lot of attention. A lot of people support him. One of his music, he was actually like Hail Hitler. That went viral too. Like literally Hail Hitler. Uh, that's crazy, right? I don't know anything about that. I'm not even gonna touch it, but you know, that's him. Family matters should stay private. Exactly. Get help before it's too late. He definitely needs it, and it seems like Bianca Censori is still with him, so they're working things out. um, yeah. Anyways, leave your thoughts on that. Are we watching a legend spiral in real time, and it's deeper than music now? This ain't about taking sides or clowning someone who's clearly going through it. Mental health ain't no joke, especially when you got the whole world watching and waiting for your next move. Whether you're Team Yay or not, this situation shows how fame, money, power don't shield you from your demons. If anything, they make them louder. Check on your people, even the strong ones. Sometimes the ones making the most noise are really just crying out for help. Oh yeah, I feel that one. That makes sense.
Absolutely.
Comment below your thoughts. What do you think? You support Kanye? Do you support his music? Everything that he's with the KKK, the Nazi symbol, the Hell Hitler in his music. I don't support it at all. It just sounds crazy. But I don't know what he knows, and he knows a lot in that industry. So yeah, let us know your thoughts. Let's move on. You want to do this one, Jim? Or you want me?
Yeah. I'll read this one. How you say this lady name though? Virginia. I'm gonna just
Jaffrey.
call her. I'm gonna just call her Virginia G. Did the elite silence Virginia G? The truth behind her death. Let's get into this. Virginia G, the one who exposed Epstein's whole operation, got that $16 million bag from Prince Andrew, was out here spitting straight facts since 2015. Started as a 16-year-old in Epstein's web, turned into the biggest whistleblower in the game.
I was so young. Keelan woke me up in the morning and said, "You're going to meet a prince today." I didn't know at that point that I was going to be trafficked to that prince. And then that night, Prince Andrew came to her house in London, and we went out to Club Tramp. Prince Andrew got me alcohol. It was in the VIP section. I'm pretty sure it was vodka. Prince Andrew was like, "Let's dance together." And I was like, okay. And we leave Club Tramp, and I hop in the car with Ghislaine and Jeffrey. And Ghislaine said he's coming back to the house. And I want you to do for him what you do for Epstein. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that even royalty were involved.
March 30th, gets hit by a bus going 70 miles per hour. That is old. Why was a bus going that fast?
Maybe.
Ends up with kidney failure. Doctors say 4 days to live. And then boom, miracle recovery April 7th. But peep this. She drops the journal entry telling survivors to keep fighting. Tweets she isn't suicidal, then suddenly dies April 24th. And her 2019 tweet resurfaces. Too many evil people want to see me quieted. Coincidence? Hell no.
Shit ain't
Adding up.
it really isn't. It really isn't. When you have a person like that spoke out about, certain people, elites, I think it's a scare tactic for other people speaking out about it. Like, hey, You better not say anything any further, or else you're gonna end up like Virginia Giuffre. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk. And it's a pretty good fear tactic, if you ask me. And I'm not suicidal. Jess isn't suicidal. And nowadays, you got to say that just to protect yourself. And resurface videos of you from the past comes up, and yeah, they say this was like what 2019, but it doesn't even fucking matter. She said it. Okay. Yeah, she's not suicidal then. Maybe she wasn't suicidal then, right now. And it just seemed kind of fishy that she got hit by a bus. She was fine, and all of a sudden, supposedly she's suicidal. So protect those people. It's still going on to this day, guys, and it's a big story of this week. Like, that surprised me too. I was like, whoa, you're really trying to double down on silencing people, silencing American people about stuff that's going on, and everything is going to be exposed. Everything's going to be exposed, and I'm here. We're here for it, and we're going to talk about it for sure. What do you think?
Yeah, nah, be
Yeah,
careful, everybody. I mean, like, what else can you really say about it?
you can't.
They got
Except-
resources that we probably will never have. You know.
Mm. I'm not in the game for journalism, because if I expose shit and then they were like, "Oh, hey, this guy's exposing stuff we don't want you to know," so we'll report on news articles that come out already. That's it. That's all we're gonna do, and we're gonna talk about it for sure. You want to do the 5 facts? She helped 30 plus other survivors come forward. See?
hmm And another thing is too. What was I about to say? What was I about to say? Oh yeah. Another thing is too, the people that do journalism. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Sometimes though, like when you dig deep enough and you get the information, the way the internet is now, it's not even. It can really just be called fake news, and everybody moves on, and you end up dead. You know what I mean? Like, that's a real reality. Like, you dig deep and you find out some real nitty gritty shit. And
Yeah.
the way the world is now, it could just be turned into, oh, that's just a conspiracy theory. Oh, that's fake. Oh, that's AI. Oh, that's just rumors. Like, it's so easy to drown that out and water it down and not make it as impactful as, you know what I mean? Like, even
Yeah.
if you were to get video evidence, people can just call it freaking AI, because that stuff is getting more and more advanced every day. And it's like,
Yeah.
what's real? What's not? You don't know. And that's exactly the way they like it.
Yeah. Plus the censorship, like all that, just silencing people. And like, yeah, you don't want to be called crazy. I mean, a lot of people are called crazy, but received death threats weeks before the crash. Exactly. So this is not a coincidence that this happened. Had upcoming meetings with federal investigators. Her security system was malfunctioning that week. Okay, malfunctioning. Previously stated she had explosive new evidence. See? They had to get rid of her, yo. Oh my god, that's a scary thing, man. A lot of journalists are being attacked. And news media, if you're watching mainstream media, you're not going to hear about it. This is why you got to go to independent news. You got to find other resources, because you're not going to get it from them. They work for the government. They're for propaganda. Propaganda was legalized under the Obama administration. I forgot what was the bill, but it's legal. They could do that to us. Uh, Key takeaways. Document everything, everywhere, always. Just like, what's his name? BJ Penn. He's doing his thing. There was no new information. It's just him online, just speaking about it, trying to get people's attention. Build public support networks. Yeah, you know, build up a team with your family. Uh, People that don't think you're crazy and that are on the same page as you. Keep multiple copies of evidence in different locations. Multiple. Video files. What else? Paper trail, something like that. Use encrypted communication. Make regular public statements about your safety. Oh, that's a good one too. I'm not suicidal. Okay.
Okay.
Closing thoughts on that? Just be safe.
Yeah, guys, just be safe. If you're gonna get out there and dig for the truth, know the danger that comes with it. Because if you go out there thinking there is none, you're wrong. Wrong as ever.
For real. Rest in peace to Virginia, man. Really exposing, she traffic at a young age. Now it's about every person trying to expose corruption who's getting told to stay quiet. Whether you believe the official story or not, one thing's clear: speaking truth to power comes with serious risks. But here's what matters: Virginia work ain't finished. It's just the beginning. Every time they try to silence someone, 10 more step up. To anyone out there with truth to tell, protect yourself, build your support system, and remember, the truth don't stay buried forever. Virginia knew that, and now it's our turn to carry that torch. Yep. Isn't that what we're doing, Jess?
Absolutely.
We ain't talking about
Absolutely.
no sperm race shit. We're talking about real stuff here, okay? Not that sperm gross thing. Ew.
I already forgot that man's name.
You want to watch it again?
Jimmy Zhang! Jimmy Zhang!
Years of YouTube.
Who is that?
The feminist. The 800 credit score. Jimmy is long gone. No, the swimmers aren't even on the screen. This is a microscopic masterclass. It's not even close. Noah, where are you? We can't find him.
What the fuck?
Jimmy Zhang.
No!
Zhang. Jimmy Zhang.
Jimmy Zhang!
Unbelievable. He came prepared.
What the fuck?
7.
Hey, man, young boy, man. That young boy got them swimmers.
Jimmy Zhang should release merch that says Jimmy Zhang. I even want to start putting, whenever we talk about something, I want the audio in the background when talking about something exciting. Jimmy Zhang!
Hey, no, we're gonna have that, man. There's a bunch of stuff that we're gonna invest in. We're gonna invest in it.
Stay tuned, everybody.
Bruh, he got them swimmers, bro. He got them swimmers.
Jimmy Zhang!
That's hella funny. Okay. After this last story, we'll react on viral views. Cameron John on IG as Riz Cam, taunted by a man that knows what he's all about. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. Let's move on. So,
this is over.
what? What did you say?
This is over.
I already knew it. Game 7. I said it. I was like, Game 7, bro. Game
2
7.
minutes left, down 13. I mean, I think it's over, but you never know.
3 and a layup. We'll see. Okay. This shit's wild for real. April 28th, Spain hits 100% renewable energy. Then boom, 55 million people across Spain, Portugal, and parts of France go dark for 18 hours. We're talking about hospitals on backup power, planes grounded, ATMs dead, cell towers down. They're saying it's some atmospheric vibration BS, but peep game. Spain just hit that 100% renewable flex. Then everything crashes. And remember what Klaus Schwab been warning about, that cyber pandemic coming? Let's check that out. Oh wait, but yeah, they hit 100% renewable power grid. That's hydro, wind, solar, all peninsular electricity demand. But yeah, let's look at Klaus Schwab, what he said.
Of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber
attack. Now they can't explain why the grid failed exactly, and Spain's government ain't ruling out cyber attacks. Something ain't adding up. Why did it hit right when Spain went full green energy? And why is nobody talking about those WEF cyber attack simulations from last year? I'm just saying, man. Something's not adding up. It is not. And just imagine, man, all that stuff went down for 18 hours and right, they say in 72 hours you should start freaking out, but 18 hours everything seemed pretty calm for everybody. um yeah.
You got to just stay prepared. Like people, even some people weren't even alive back then, but people got to go back to the times where everything wasn't ran off of. We rely on so much electricity, phones and Bluetooth and electric cars and stuff. People need to have contingency plans because once upon a time there was life without it. Like you can survive, you can live, you can thrive. You just have to make sure you're set up and you have backup plans for stuff like that, because honestly, truly, if they wanted to shut all this shit down, they could. And then what you going to do? And don't try to do something when it's already done, because we're already in full on panic mode. It don't hurt to prepare now, because stuff like that is real. Like you comfortable, oh, this can never happen. That could never happen. Yes, it can. Don't ever live in a world. Sometimes you got to step outside of your comfort zone and your little bubble, and know that just because yesterday and the day before and the months before and the years before it didn't happen, don't mean it can't happen tomorrow, in the next minute, in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, and you got to build up that skill set too. Growing, fishing, shooting a gun, um reservoir, create your own water system. Those types of things do matter, and it's not so hard just to learn that quick skill too. Like, that's survival of the fittest type of thing. But grid operators reported anomalies 48 hours before. Military bases switched to independent power just hours before. Similar test runs happened in smaller regions last month. Digital currency systems were offline during the outage. Backup systems failed at exactly the same time. And that too, when shit goes down, you will not have access to your to any money. And a lot of people didn't. And in that area, they actually got rid of the currency. It's all digital now. So imagine that. Like everything shut off. You can't use anything. So you only have to rely on your hands, your survival, your growing. And that's a
And
scary
just for people that, money ain't real anymore. Like you
thing.
can't go to the bank and be like, give me $20,000. These days you have to like call in advance and let them know that shit so they can order that and get it brought to the bank. Banks are not the same like they used to be. You can't do that type of stuff anymore. People need to get back into gold and silver and having that
Mhm.
type of stuff, because like I said, this stuff is real, and one day all this digital shit ain't gonna mean nothing. All your money in your bank account, if the power is gone, you just as broke as that homeless man sitting on the street.
Yeah,
What you gonna do with no power? You ain't got no money.
true.
Who's to say you got money? It's on something you can't even access anymore. Gold and silver, people. Gold and silver.
Yeah.
Just because that's not a big thing no more doesn't mean you shouldn't stock up on that type of stuff. One day you might need it.
It's at 3,000 right now. And they're projecting silver, I think it's like $30. They project it to go up to $75. And silver has a lot of potential for a lot of machines that we use. So when people start catching on, man, it's just going to be scarcity for a lot of metals. So jump onto it now. Don't wait. Yeah, even Teslas, man. Imagine that. Imagine that. Your shit's everything's shut down. You can't even charge your vehicle. So what's the point of it having a Tesla? Like really? Because you're
Like
running of not running away.
I understand, wanting to run things on electricity, but like just like I said, look at just what happened. Everything runs on electricity. You're cooked.
Mhm.
Blackout, you're done. You're cooked. You understand?
Yeah.
Dunzo.
And they expect it even more because summer's here. So, our grid system's very old and they want to move it to. Oh, yeah. I want to make this point. Free energy, man. 0 point energy. I keep hearing. There is out there. If you heard about the pyramid, literally under the pyramids, they have these large pillars and they're wondering, like, how did this society create such a how they cut those stones, how they build a system right underground. And yeah, free energy, that thing's like a battery source in the pyramids, so there was smarter, advanced human beings, aliens, whatever you want to call it, back then, and we're just catching on to it. Or the public is catching on to it, while these private agencies, private government, they already know what's going on. But yeah, uh keep emergency power banks charged, stock up on essential supplies. My mom even was like saying that she want to stock up on stuff. I told her we'll be fine, but I might have to tell her, yeah, mom, no, just stack up on stuff just in case. Just in case. Have offline maps. That too. My gosh, I don't even know how to read a map really.
Yes, y'all. I'm learn how to do things that you consider ancient. Things that are radios, satellites. Satellites are always going to be up in orbiting. Radios are still a thing, like that type of stuff. These phones have walkie-talkies, you know what I mean? You might need them.
Get a gun.
Have a contingency plan with your family.
Get ammo.
Have a meeting point. If you guys ever go on a blackout, if there's ever a blackout, everybody is to meet here. Like those are real things. Especially with us living in California. One day the big one might happen. Karma clap. And you need to be prepared,
For real. Keep some cash on hand too. Know your area's emergency protocols. Nah, fuck that, man. I don't trust nobody. Nobody. And that's the sucky thing too. You live in a country where no one really trusts anybody, so it's gonna turn chaos in 24, 48 hours. Yeah, stick to who you know and who could supply and has the skills, military background. You stick to those people. People with ammo, guns, and stuff. You stick with those people because most likely you'll survive longer. But leave your thoughts on that. Comment below. Yeah, it's a crazy thing, man. Whether this was natural, cyber, or something else, one thing's clear: our systems are mad vulnerable. We're talking about millions of people's lives depending on a grid that can go down in seconds. Smart people stay ready. Keep your essentials stocked: food, water, emergency, cash, portable power, and yeah, protection if you need it. But most important, build community. When systems fall, it's your neighbors who got your back. Okay, probably not. Not if you live in a apartment complex or something. Don't wait for the next blackout to start prepping. Bro, you just cannot trust nobody nowadays, bro. Like, for real. Stay informed. Stay informed. stay ready, but most importantly, stay connected with your people. That's real power. No grid can take away. Leave your thoughts on that. Comment below. I stay informed, so I will let my family, I will let Jess know what's going on if something big happens. And yeah, just staying prepared too. Um, yeah. Anything else? Are you good?
That's it. You covered it, my boy.
Yeah. Okay. Reaction vids. We react to vids on the interwebs. Cameron John, Riz Cam on IG. He went viral for being confronted by a man who seemed to get under his skin about secretly filming talking to random women on the street.
Dating market for you, like down here?
Oh boy, what do you mean?
Like how's the dating market been? What's up?
Cameron.
How you doing?
Cameron.
The camera's right there, bro. Can I help you, bro? Can I help you, bro?
Your camera, right?
Yeah. Are you alright, bro?
Dude, I've been waiting for this day, dude.
Are you alright, bro?
No way, dude.
Can I help
Are these
you?
the camera
No, the
glasses?
camera's right there, bro.
No
Look right
way.
there.
PB, no way.
Yo,
Oh,
get
shit.
out the way, bro.
Cameron, holy
Hi, bro.
shit. Are those the glasses, dog?
No,
Can I try
bro.
them on?
No, bro.
Can I try them
no,
on?
bro.
Can I try
What is
them on?
your deal, bro?
Wait, you that dude, right?
Yeah, can I help you,
You
bro?
that
Are
dude,
you
right?
What's your deal,
that
bro? Can I help you, bro?
What?
Alright, bro. Yo, you gotta back up, bro.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you gotta back up.
Do I?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let's go down here real quick.
Bro, relax.
Your camera on, right?
You need to chill, bro.
You guys be creeping on those girls over here in PB and shit? Creeping? Yeah, that's you, right? That's you, right?
You gotta relax, bro.
You're like the POV guy, right?
Bro, we have a camera.
Are you give a about the camera, dude? I'm from here, bro.
Okay.
Your camera on, right?
Can I help you, bro?
Go to the other street, bro, please. Out of respect for the locals and shit like that, please go to the other street. We grew up here. Do your videos where the fuck is a public place.
That's
but
great,
we don't respect
yeah.
it here.
Alright, that's fine, bro.
Mind?
You got anything else you want to say?
No, actually, that's
Alright.
I'm gonna say that.
Alright, great. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Alright.
too, bro.
Alright, have a good day.
You too.
Thanks for sharing. This is what we're dealing with, guys.
Yeah, let's just keep moving.
Yeah, let's...
Go ahead, Jess.
I'm lost. I don't know who that man is. That was weird. Like that was just a weird interaction. I don't know.
Yeah.
The guy was weird too. That was.
So he does a lot of this Riz Cam. You know, they don't know that he's video taping. So when he goes out and confronts these women, you know, tell them they're beautiful, try to get their number, ask these questions, and then after the fact, he's like, "Oh yeah, we're recording you. Is it okay if we post this?" type of thing. And you know, they felt some type of way, like a lot of people felt some type of way, like, why are you doing this? Why is this normalized that you're recording people on the streets nowadays just for content? So for me, I don't like it, but do you, bro? If that's how you do it, I don't really care. You know, keep it to yourself. Mind your business. That's what I would say.
So, but does he have the glasses camera and the cameraman? Because I'm like, if you see a cameraman,
both.
you know they're recording. Well, yeah, then you know they're recording. The cameraman's standing right there.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's a 2-angle situation. I mean, I don't know, like if he's being a weirdo with them and whatever, or if he's just having like regular interaction. And people do shit for content. That's just the world we living in now. But if he's being weird and making women uncomfortable and stuff, that's not cool. But if the thing is that they don't want to be recorded or whatever,
Yeah.
and if he's asking for their permission, like, oh, can we post this? I say just say no and move on. And then if he does post it after you told him no, then
Like after the fact.
yeah, like if he's asking permission, then I guess I don't know. I mean, I feel like everybody kind of does that stuff, like record people. If he's doing it sneakily with just the glasses and nobody really knows, but I'm like, how can you not know if he has a guy like standing like 2 feet behind him with a camera in your face, like he's recording.
And the glasses too. But I don't know. Just they felt some type of way about it. Like it's just weird nowadays that you're just recording people without them noticing.
Yeah, everybody does stuff for content now. I told you this is the world's of social media, so I get that. But the dude that came up to him, he should have just told him straight up, like, "Hey, you're a weirdo. Get from over here with that recording stuff." He was kind of extra too. I was like,
He
"What is he
was kind of
doing?"
extra about it.
I'm
Yeah.
like, if you were feeling some type of way, then just come up and tell them, like,
Yeah.
"Hey, get the hell from over here. You're
Yeah.
being a weirdo. Like, just cut to the point, cut to the chase." You know, like all that extra stuff he was doing I was like, why is he doing that?
But the
I just
and then Cameron said like, "This is what we deal with on the daily." But you're doing the same thing. You're bothering people.
right.
Like
That's
that
also
goes both
true.
ways. Yeah. But
Sometimes people don't want to be bothered when they're trying to be out and about.
for real.
Yeah, this is true. Hey, I understand. I'm not hating on the dude that confronted him, but I just wish the dude didn't just do all that extra stuff. Just tell him straight
Yeah.
up, like, hey, get the hell from over here, dude. You weird motherfucker.
Speak your mind, you hairy bastard.
Yeah, like I just wish he would have just straight up walked up to him like, hey. I thought the dude was drunk homeless man at first. I was like, what's wrong with him?
Right.
And then
So
he
we
started
did.
like talking
Yeah.
regular. I was like, oh, okay.
Leave your thoughts on that. Comment below what you think. I think it's pretty weird. I wouldn't be out here with a camera like that, like on the glasses. And
I feel like you
everybody
should
has.
ask first though.
Yeah.
Before. Don't do it after. Because sometimes people don't even want to. The fact that you have it on tape already and then you're asking, I think that may be where people get uncomfortable. Like, why are you asking me after the fact? You already done recorded the whole shit.
Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah.
So I get it. I understand that.
Okay. We did have some comments on your video on the NIL deal. David Williams on TikTok. That's not what they doing, because if it was, the Shador definitely wants to be a legend like his dad. And I said no doubt about Shador wanting to be a legend. Yeah.
What?
I don't.
Let me go look at. Hold on.
He said
I
that's
was like,
not
what
what.
video?
Go ahead. On TikTok, and then I'm gonna bring up some other. We read your comments, guys. There's a guy on Clapper says, "Let's go, guys! Hell yeah, bro! Appreciate you." What's his name? So I could get his shit on here. But you were just fuck.
What did I say in that video in the clip you posted? I don't want to watch the whole thing right now.
Clubs.
They love football, and that's made a lot of people fall further than what you thought they would go. Because a lot of these guys are getting, they're getting paid before they even get to the NFL. They're getting millions. They've already been getting paid. So they're looking at it different. Back then, before they had the NIL deals, they were hungry.
Get it?
Got you.
I want to make the point that it's a gangster.
And this was on the Justin Bieber. Justin is falling apart, and it's really sad. I doubt it. I think he's doing pretty well. Mistaken on Clapper, Chester Bennington, Robin Williams, Paul Walker, Prince, Kurt Cobain. The list goes on, people. And Eden Pluvoyes. Let's go, guys. And I said, appreciate you, bro. Yeah. A lot of comments. I just want to get through all of these real quick. Rockstar on YouTube on the Vitali. He's 27 years for pranks. Vitali is lucky he got the luxury of court. That's still Filipino hospitality. If he is local, he would be landed in hospital, ICU, or morgue. Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, that guy was fucking disrespectful as hell.
That one's still going up right now. But yeah. Stay current on the latest sports, celebrity, and culture news. Hit that like button, share this video with a friend, and follow the channel. Tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video. We're dropping fresh content every week. I wish Lance really joined, man. That would have been awesome.
He a buster, and you can clip this, put it on. Lance, you a buster. Fool. You ain't nothing, boy. And that's why the Warriors lost tonight.
In
Click,
7.
clack, patty whack, Houston Rockets in 7.
Yeah, I'll clip that. I'll send it to him. But you know, a lot of things we got through with the Virginia draft. Just can't wait for that. But yeah, positive note, positive post. We end the show. Don't fall in the trap of fear and negativity. Walk like you were sent by the universe with purpose. Smile those you meet and share your energy. Focus on building your vision, your community, your legacy. Spread light, wisdom, and abundance. This is the most powerful time to be alive. Step in it fully. Okay, Lance? You get that?
Did you hear what he said? Walk like the universe sent you with purpose. Ooh! That shit could be like an inspirational tattoo you get on your back. Walk like the universe sent you with purpose.
Damn, Jeff. You really like
I
these
like
positive
that.
notes.
I like that.
For real. And you know, yeah, don't fall for fear and negativity, especially with this 100-day of Trump. There's a lot to talk about that, but we're not going to get into it. But you know, what else can you fucking do? Nothing. So control what you can create and everything around you. That's all you could really do. That's it. So don't live in fear, man. Have a great rest of your weekend. Let's see Warriors in 7. Stay blessed. See y'all next weekend. Peace out.